Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome to my channel. And today's video, also the first video on this channel, is a 16-month sobriety from alcohol type of vlog and reflection. Just so you know, I will be looking at my notes from time to time, so that's why I'll be looking down and stuff. So I guess first I'd like to start off by saying I got sober 16 months ago, November 27th of the year 2018. And I did so by going to detox for about 6 days, where I received medical treatment quite extensively as I was high risk for DTs and seizures and all of that. Since then, I have been somewhat of a part-time attendee with AA 12-step programs and such, as well as, going online and getting resources from there, meeting up with like-minded individuals and such as well. Although I will say as a disclaimer, although I've been sober from alcohol specifically for 16 months, I am only about a couple weeks or so clean from cannabis use. But that's a story for another vlog. I'd like to now go on to reflect about the past month, my struggles, successes, realizations, and such. I'd say my biggest struggles right now would probably be just the fact that as a person like myself, I thrive off routine, and with our current situation with the novel coronavirus, now known as COVID-19, AAs have been officially kind of halted in my area, which makes sense, stands to reason that this is a pandemic that has been affecting us around the globe. As well as just my normal routine has been shooken up in general, which has definitely made my sobriety and my overall recovery focus quite difficult. I've been struggling this past week to actually remember why I chose to get sober. And by chose, I mean barely made it to getting sober this last time around. And by the grace of my higher power, which I happen to call God, I have managed to make it through sobriety, as well as with the help of my loved ones, my close loved ones. And it's kind of made me realize that I need to start focusing on my recovery more, because even during a pandemic, I need to be sober because things aren't okay when I'm not sober. I am an alcoholic and a drug addict, and I do believe it is a disease, and it is one that I have. And without my recovery, I risk losing my sobriety, and without my sobriety, I am not a healthy individual, either to be around or to be alone with. And it's been really, really hard, possibly even harder than when I first got sober lately, to actually stay sober. But I've been managing somehow. I do need to figure out how to navigate a new sense of structure and routine, and most importantly, recovery for myself. And I think that this video is kind of a part of my sobriety new structure that I'm putting into place. I'm going to be making weekly videos on every Friday to kind of focus on recovery, especially in this time with this whole pandemic going on. Hopefully it can become a space for other people too who may be struggling with their sobriety, or just want somewhere to focus on sobriety, especially during the COVID-19 era of sorts. As well as I want to make monthly videos, which I will be making, the 27th of each month, kind of like a longer video to focus on like where I'm at in my sobriety the past month and all the kind of topics that I'm touching on now, um, which I will be doing. I'd also like to mention a few things, my hopes, fears, and wishes in regards to this upcoming month in my sobriety, as I've hit the 16th month mark before I hit the 17th. I think my hopes would be to remain sober throughout this epidemic in this month in particular, and to show myself and others that it is possible to stay sober throughout anything in life, even a global pandemic, which can to some potentially feel like the end of the world. And as well as like another hope would be to remain recovery focused throughout all of this. My fears would be definitely losing my recovery focus, risking my sobriety, and of course, relapsing being the biggest fear. My wishes in general would be to have health and wellness for myself, for my loved ones, and honestly for anybody and everybody in general during these difficult times, especially. And so, with that being said, I would like to thank everybody who watched this video. Future videos will probably be longer and a little more planned and thought out and organized, especially with better video quality. I just felt like I really needed to make this video and needed to make it this evening and post it on my 16-month sobriety mark for myself mostly, and for anyone else who can benefit. So thank you for watching, and I hope you all stay safe during this COVID-19 era of uncertainty.